Hey guys, this is a video requested by our patron, how to get to your hotel from the airport. There are multiple ways to get to your hotel from Noi Bai International Airport in Hanoi. In this video, I introduce 4 most common ways, arranged from the most expensive to the least expensive. The most expensive but also the easiest and most convenient way is to ask your hotel to arrange a car to pick you up at the airport. Most hotels will provide this service, and usually the driver will wait for you at the arrival gate, holding a sign with your name or your hotel name on it so you can find them easier. Depending on the type and the size of the car, as well as the location of your hotel, the cost for this might be between 400 to 700,000 dong. And you will be usually informed of the price in advance and will pay directly to the hotel when you get there. The second way is probably the most straightforward way, which is to go out of the arrival gate and head to the airport taxi queue. How to get there depends on which terminal you're in, so it's probably best to go to information counter to ask for direction. Or you can ask one of the securities outside as well. When you find it, just get in the queue and get in a taxi. This kind of taxis will charge you per meter, and it will be cheaper than requesting a private car from the hotel. But the con is you won't know in advance how much you will have to pay. There is a small risk of the driver scamming you and taking you the long way to your hotel to charge you extra. But airport taxis are generally controlled by the airport now, and there's a customer service number inside the car to take complaints. So I would say that the risk is quite slim. If you have internet on your phone, you can also track the route of the car on Google Maps to see if they're going the right way, the shortest way, for peace of mind, you know. These apps are basically like Uber of Vietnam, and I would say that this is probably the most common way to the locals to get around. The pro of this method is the app will show you exactly how much you have to pay, so you don't have to worry about being ripped off. But the con is it's more complicated since it requires internet and a Vietnamese number, and also time to set it up in advance. If you're gonna be staying in Hanoi for a few days, I strongly recommend setting up these apps anyway, as it's the easiest way to travel around the city. Grab has been around longer and has own types of cars. Sang SM is newer and all their cars are electric. Because Sang SM is newer, their cars are generally newer and cleaner as well. And personally, I find their drivers to be more professional, as Sang has strict requirements to their drivers. Not to mention that they're better for the environment. There's not much of a difference between the price of these apps. Sometimes Grab is more expensive, sometimes Sang is, but they're generally the same. So this is the cheapest option, most environmental friendly, and also a great way for you to immerse yourself in the culture and among the locals. Same as the airport taxis, there won't be a spot to wait for the bus. You can ask the information counter or a security for direction. You should ask or research which bus number to take in advance, as different buses will have different waiting spots. There are 7 or 8 airport buses at the moment, and they're divided into 2 types, the higher quality ones and the public ones. Higher quality buses are buses number 86 and 68. They are big, clean, and not as busy as other buses, so it should be fairly comfortable. They have designated areas for luggages as well. The price is around 50,000 per ticket. Public buses are number 90, 07, 17, 109, etc. And the ticket is only 10 to 20,000, which is very cheap. But if you have a lot of luggages with you, public buses might not be ideal as they don't have designated luggage areas and the buses are generally busier. So if you're traveling to Hanoi soon, I hope you'll find this video helpful. Let me know which ways you have used before and which way is your favorite in the comments. Thank you for watching and tạm biệt.